Hey guys, how to actually be real and be authentic with people. It's very important. It's going to determine your success. It's going to determine your happiness, the people you attract, the people you repel. And trust me, you want to repel some people and some opportunities. So this affects your opportunities, your level of fulfillment, happiness, purpose in life too, right? Because if you're not being authentic with yourself, especially, let alone the people you're working with or people out there in the world, well, how do you be happy? How do you be fulfilled? How do you get the things you want in your life, right? So how to do this? So first of all, what I would suggest is to sit with yourself, no music, no phone, no nothing. Sit with yourself for 10 or 15 minutes or more. You can put an alarm on. I did a full hour one day, and it's wonderful, wonderful process. Sit by yourself, just sit. Eyes open or closed, whatever you want, for a full hour. And notice what thoughts come in and out. Some will be good thoughts, some will be bad thoughts. So your little monkey on your shoulder or the gremlin on your back will start chattering to you, and just realize that this isn't you. These aren't your thoughts. This is just actually noise and head trash that life has programmed and put into you. So sit for 10 and 15 minutes at least, or an hour. Again, no phone, put an alarm on, no phone, no music, no nothing. And just sit, see what comes up, see what comes up. And then what you can do is you can ask yourself, why am I hiding from others? Why am I hiding who I really am, who I really feel, or how I really feel? Why am I not being authentic? What is it about people, pardon me, what is it about me that I don't want people to see? What am I afraid of? Is it that people will judge me if they see the real me, or if I speak up or speak out, or if I disagree, and it's okay to disagree. People love people with a backbone. You don't have to be a yes man or yes woman and agree on everything everyone says on a work trip or a date or a meeting or a customer. A lot of times people pay people, and people pay me to give them advice and suggestions or ask questions and say, I'm not sure that's true, or I'd like you to take a second look at that. Or is that really what you want? Is that really what you believe? Is that really what you feel? Right? So sometimes people are paying us to contradict some of the beliefs they have or things they say, or be devil's advocate, helping them see other opportunities, especially if you're a consultant, mentor, coach, leader. Right? It's our job to help people see other possibilities and say, I'm not sure that's true. I'm not sure that's right. I'm not sure that's best for you. I'm not sure that's really the case. Right? So ask yourself these things. What will happen if I show my true self, my authentic self? What will happen if I did? What will happen if I didn't? What won't happen if I don't show my authentic self? What will happen if I don't show my authentic self? Right? And these are 4 different questions, very profound questions. What will happen if I do? What won't happen if I do? What will happen if I don't become authentic, show my real self, be the real me, become the unstoppable version of me? Stop worrying what people think about me. Stop worrying about the peanut gallery or water cooler talk, guys. It's toxic. And it causes us not to live an authentic life, not to live a life of happiness, a true abundance, by the way, too, of joy, fulfillment, passion. If you're hiding who you are, if you're living a life to please others, and often it's our friends or our community or our parents, our colleagues, a lot of times our parents or our family. If you're living a life just to please them, right, then you're not living your own life. You're living someone else's life. And when you come to grips with that, it sucks at first when you realize I've actually been living myself to please my spouse or my kids or my parents, my family, my grandparents, my culture, my religion, my whatever, my community, my society, whatever, the news, whatever it is, right? The people on TikTok or the people on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, right? The people at work. So ask yourself, what am I really afraid of here? How specifically am I not being authentic? What do I need to stop doing and saying? What do I need to start doing and saying? And yes, you may lose some people at first. You may ruffle some feathers at first. Would you rather have lose people that don't want the real you and don't appreciate the real you, and you're just a copy of them or a clone or robot or agreeable person without a real backbone? That's not who people love and resonate with anyways, by the way. People love I'll call it black sheep, or love people that are different. Look at me, look at Oprah and Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Richard Branson. All these people are different. They were the black sheep. They're unique. They went against the grain. And these are who people revere anyways. It's not people that are clones and that are like everyone else and think and say and eat and talk like everyone else. Be yourself and avoid worrying and caring if people don't like you or don't like the real you. Now, again, this isn't permission to be an ass. Please avoid being an ass. Be a good person, be a great person, aim to help others, make a difference while you're here, have a purpose. But avoid worrying if people don't like the color of your hair, how you dress, or your clothes, or if you speak up and you say, I'm not sure that's a good idea, or I'm not sure that'll work, or hey, here's my opinion on this, or why I don't think that's a good idea, or why I disagree. Here's my opinion. Here's my thoughts. I get several promotions actually because I was willing to do that in the corporate environment. Before, I wasn't being promoted much because I wasn't contributing much or giving much value. Same thing as being an entrepreneur. It was slow to grow customers until I started being raw and real with people. I was afraid they'd run away, which they were doing anyways. Afraid they would run away as an entrepreneur if I was real and raw with them. And I say, no, I disagree. Or I'd like you to look at it a different way. Or we need to create some accountability for you. Or heaven forbid, I think you're buying your own bullshit, or permission to call bullshit on that. And they'd say, sure, of course. And then they'd say you're hired because no one else would stand up to them like that. No one else would talk to them like that. No one else would engage them and get them thinking differently and get them out of their funk, right? So all this to say, guys, take 10 to 15 minutes at least, if not an hour. Trust me, it's a huge, very valuable exercise. Sit down. Again, yes, the monkey would probably start talking and the devil on your shoulder will start saying stupid stuff to you. Just ignore it. That's not your thoughts anyways. Thank your mind for sharing. Tell the devil or the gremlin to shut up or to stop it, and be assertive so it does stop it. And just be. What am I afraid they'll see about me? What am I afraid they'll judge? What would that mean about me? What does that mean about me? Is that really true? Is that really who you are? If you're authentic and you shift and change and speak out, stand up, what will happen if you do? What are all the great things that will happen? What will happen if you didn't? What won't happen? All the great things that won't happen if you don't speak up. You don't be authentic. Don't be the real you. And what are some of the bad things or crappy things that'll happen if you don't speak up, right? What am I afraid of? How am I, not being authentic? Often it's being abandoned or cast out or unloved or not loved. Because in society, when we were, cave women and cavemen or in the jungle or in tribes, you had a lot higher chance of survival being in a group or a tribe or community. Out on your own, your days were like numbered. Now, obviously, you're not going to be out on your own now. There's lots of people that are going to resonate with the real you. Plus, you don't want to be with a group that you don't resonate with anyways. It's not going to be happy. No wonder people are drinking and there's drugs and sex, drugs, booze, rock and roll, all the stuff out there in the world. No wonder we're just pushing the feelings down and we're numbing our joy and our pain. We're numbing our desire to do something more fulfilling and to be happier with our lives and our relationships and conversations. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little thought about that today. Hope you've enjoyed it. And just be real with people. Be real. Avoid being a flat or lifeless person or a fake person, right? Be real. Be real with people. I promise you, yes, it's going to polarize people. Some people will not like you as much anymore. They may leave your life. That's a good thing. Trust me. And because more people, the right people, are going to enter your life, you'll attract naturally the right people, circumstances, job opportunities, work opportunities, clients, business, dates, you name it, friends. You're going to attract the right people. It's okay for the old people to go away, and avoid believing the BS or saying, well, we've been friends for so long. If someone's not right for you, if they've changed, if you change, if they're no longer right for you, or if they're not supporting you, if you don't want to be like them, if they're not lifting you up and helping you get to your goals, why would you want to hang with them anyways? Just because, we've been friends for 10 years or 20 years or 50 years, right? Right. If you're hauling around a boat anchor and you look back and holy crap, I'm dragging a boat anchor behind me. Well, I've been dragging it for 50 years. I can't let it go. What kind of belief is that, right? Same with friends. Drop the boat anchor, drop on your friends, colleagues, family. You can't really drop them. So have boundaries with your family. Have massive, very potent boundaries with your family if you can't do that. Anyways, my name is James Robert Elliott. Hope you've enjoyed this. Go live your best life ever. And, be real, be authentic. The price and the cost is too much not to live this, not to be authentic and be the real you. Sometimes it takes us many years and many decades to be the real you. And I'll leave you with a quote that I love. The longest journey, in fact, you'll ever take is a journey from your head to your heart. Honestly, the longest journey you'll ever take is a journey from your head to your heart. Who do you want to be? Who are you not being? What do you want to say? What do you want to stand up for? What do you want to speak up for? What do you want to contribute to? Remember, you're going to align with people. People go away, new people come into your life that align with who you really are, what you really believe, what you really want. And that is how you become really joyous and happy and fulfilled and purposeful. Not being the fake you and the bullshit you with the masks and the armor and the protection, all this stuff. Okay, what if they see the real me? What if they see what I represent? Who cares? Who cares? Honestly, who cares? But do the thinking, do the work. I hope this has been valuable. And until next time, go have your best day ever. And feel free to check out unleashyourpower.com/training or unleashyourpower.com/blog for more videos and tips like this. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Go be unstoppable.